Hello viewers, this is Rajshekhar Reddy, lecturer in chemistry. In this video we will discuss about some physical and chemical properties of hydroxy compounds. Hydroxy compounds are classified into two categories. One is alcohols, second one is phenols. Organic compounds which contains hydroxyl functional groups are called alcohols. General formula of alcohols are ROH. Phenols, compounds in which hydroxyl group is directly bonded to benzene ring are called phenols. This is phenol. Coming into classification, based on the carbon atom to which hydroxyl group is directly bonded, hydroxy compounds are classified into three categories. One is primary alcohol, second one is secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol. In primary alcohols, OH group is directly bonded to primary carbon. In secondary alcohols, OH group is directly bonded to secondary carbon. In tertiary alcohol, OH group is directly attached to tertiary carbon atoms. If you see this table, this is the primary carbon atom because this carbon is directly bonded to only one other carbon atom or alkyl group. So, to this carbon means to this primary carbon OH group is bonded. So, this is an example of primary alcohol. Here this carbon is secondary carbon since it is directly bonding with only two other carbon atoms. Therefore, this OH is bonded to secondary carbon. This is an example of secondary alcohol. Likewise, here it is a tertiary carbon, OH is bonded to tertiary carbon. Therefore, this is an example of tertiary alcohols. These are the examples. Ethanol is an example for primary alcohol. 2-butanol is an example of secondary alcohols. 2-methyl 2-propanol is an example of tertiary alcohols. Coming into polyhydroxy alcohols. In a molecule, if contains only one OH group, are said to be monohydroxy alcohols. If a molecule contains two OH groups, that are said to be dihydric. If a molecule contains three OH groups, that are said to be trihydric alcohols. Generally, if a molecule contains more than one OH group, then that alcohols are said to be polyhydroxy alcohols. Now we will see physical properties, physical state of alcohols. Generally, simple aliphatic alcohols and lower aromatic alcohols are liquids because the intermolecular forces of attractions are very less for lower membered alcohols. But highly branched alcohols are alcohols with 12 or more carbon atoms or exist as solids. Since in between these compounds huge intermolecular forces of attractions can exist. Now we will see boiling points. Boiling points of alcohols are higher than those of alkanes and chloroalkanes and cycloalkanes of similar relative molecular mass. If you see these three examples, ethyl alcohol relative molecular mass is 46, N-propane molecular mass is 44, methyl chloride relative molecular mass is 55.5. But the boiling point of ethyl alcohol is very high, that is 78 degrees C. Because in alcohols intermolecular hydrogen bonds will exist. Therefore, in between two alcohols molecule, here is one alcohol molecule, here is the other alcohol molecule, and between these two alcohol molecules, hydrogen bonding will exist. Due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding, these alcohols, in between these alcohols, intermolecular force of attraction will get increases. That is the reason why boiling point of alcohols are very higher. Solubility of alcohols in water. Short carbon chain containing alcohols such as methanol, ethanol, propanol generally dissolves in water. When alcohols dissolves in water, hydrogen bonds are formed. Due to these hydrogen bonds between OH group of water molecule and OH group of alcohols, alcohols readily soluble in water. The solubility of alcohol in water decreases sharply with the increase in length of the carbon chain. If organic part or carbon chain increases, non-polar part or hydrophobic part will be increased. Therefore, if hydrophobic part increases, the solubility of alcohols will get decreases. If an alcohol contains more than one hydroxyl groups, like polyhydroxy alcohols are more soluble than monohydroxy alcohols because same number of carbon atoms, but contains more hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Therefore, polyhydroxy alcohols are more soluble than monohydroxy alcohols. Branched chain hydrocarbon increases the solubility of alcohol in water. Since branched chain hydrocarbon cause the hydrophobic region become compact, that will become smaller. Therefore, solubility will be increased. In the case of phenol, solubility is 9.3% because of its compact shape. Now we will see acidity of alcohols and phenols. Alcohols are generally weakly acidic. In aqua solution, alcohols will donate its proton to water molecule to give alkoxide ion. See here, this alcohol will donate proton to water and forms alkoxide ion. For this reaction, the acid dissociation constant will be approximately 10 power of minus 16 to 10 power of minus 18. For example, ethyl alcohol when dissolves in water or when added to water, immediately it donates proton to water molecule and forms ethoxide ion. For this equilibrium reaction, the equilibrium constant Ka is equals to product of products concentration by product of reactants concentration. Here water concentration will not be changed, therefore the unity of water is 1. So equilibrium acid dissociation constant Ka is equals to H3O plus concentration times alkoxide ion concentration by alcohol concentration. Acidity of phenols. Generally, phenols are stronger acids than alcohols and water because in the case of alkoxide ion, the negative charge is confined to the oxygen atom and it is not spread over the alkyl group, which makes the oxygen atom have more charge density, so it is less stable. Whereas in the case of phenoxide ion, the negative charge present on alkoxide ion will involves in resonance and the charge will be spread over the benzene ring. Therefore, the charge density per ion will become decreases, so the stability of phenoxide ion will get increases. Since phenoxide ion will get the phenoxide ion stability increases, the phenol readily gives H plus and forms more stable phenoxide ion. Therefore, phenols are more acidic than alcohols. And these are the resonating structures of phenoxide ions. Effect of acidity. The acidity decreases as the substitution of the alkyl group increases. Since highly substituted alkyl group inhibits the solvation. If alkyl groups are more, the solvation will be lesser. Therefore, alkoxide ion and drives the dissociation equilibrium to the left. Therefore, if alkyl groups are increases, acidity will be decreases. If an alcohol contains electron withdrawing groups, that increases acidity of alcohols, because these electron withdrawing groups, it will pull electrons from alkoxide ion. Therefore, alkoxide ion will get stabilizes. That is the reason why if an alcohol contains more electron withdrawing groups, that immediately or readily releases H base and become more acidic. Here are the examples. 2-chloroethanol is more acidic than normal ethanol. Since this chlorine, by taking electrons from alkoxide ion and will stabilize us. Then we'll see reactions of alcohols. These are the reactions now we'll see. First one is reaction with sodium. Alcohols when react with sodium, it forms sodium alkoxide and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Generally alcohols will involve in two types of reactions. In that, one is OH bond cleavage reactions. The second one is RO bond cleavage reactions. The reaction of sodium with alcohol is OH bond cleavage reaction. Therefore, here this hydrogen is replaced by sodium and forms a salt, that is sodium alkoxide, by the liberation of hydrogen gas. For example, ethyl alcohol reacts with the sodium, it forms sodium ethoxide and it liberates hydrogen gas. In this reaction, methyl alcohol is more acidic. Methyl alcohol is more reactive than primary alcohol. Then primary alcohol is more reactive than secondary. Secondary is more reactive than tertiary. Because when negative charge is present on O minus, that will be stabilizes if that oxygen is bonded with lower membered carbon chain. If carbon atoms are lesser, then the stability of O minus will be higher due to inductive effect. So that corresponding alcohol is more reactive. Second one is oxidation. Here to oxidize alcohols we can use different oxidizing agents. In that, one is PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. Second one is chromic oxide, CrO3 and pyridine. Third one is KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7 can be used. Generally, primary alcohols on oxidation it forms aldehyde. Primary alcohols on oxidation it form aldehydes. See, if you use PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate, or CrO3 pyridine, this is Collins reagent. CrO3 pyridine is Collins reagent. If you use pyridinium chlorochromate or Collins reagent, primary alcohol will get converts to aldehyde. If you use KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7, primary alcohol oxidizes to carboxylic acids. So KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7 both are strong oxidizing agents. So primary alcohol will be finally oxidized to carboxylic acids. Whereas in pyridinium chlorochromate or Collins reagent that are less or mild oxidizing agents, so primary alcohol will be converted to aldehyde. Now this is an example. If you take N-hexanol, reacts with PCC, it forms hexanal aldehyde. 1-hexanol react with KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7, it gives hexanoic acid. Coming into secondary alcohol when oxidizes it forms ketone. Here we can use KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7 or chromic oxide, pyridine we can use. Secondary alcohol, if you use either Collins reagent or KMnO4 or pyridinium chlorochromate, secondary alcohol will be converted to ketone only. But whereas in primary alcohols, if you use these two reagents, it forms aldehyde. If you use KMnO4, it gives carboxylic acids. In the case of tertiary alcohol when react with KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7, it will not be reacted. To involve in reaction, the carbon must have minimum one hydrogen atom. If the carbon have minimum one hydrogen atom, then that corresponding alcohol will readily involve in chemical reactions. Since in tertiary alcohol the center carbon does not contain any hydrogen, so it does not involve in any oxidation or further oxidation reaction. You can observe an example. 2-butanol reacts with KMnO4 or K2CR2O7, it gives 2-butanone. Next, esterification. When carboxylic acid react with alcohol in the presence of acid or base catalyst, it gives ester by the elimination of water. If esterification takes place in the presence of base OH minus, that is said to be saponification. Here you can find an example. Ethanol react with ethanoic acid, we get ethyl ethanoate. Here H plus will be removed from ethanol and OH minus can be eliminated from ethanoic acid. Generally, methyl alcohol is more reactive in esterification than ethyl alcohol. When carbon chain increases, alcohol reactivity decreases in esterification. Likewise, one more reaction, when alcohol react with acyl chloride, here we have taken methanol and ethanoyl chloride, it gives methyl ethanoate. Next one is halogenation and haloform reaction. Hydrogen reaction with hydrogen halide. Here in this reaction, the RO bond cleavage takes place. RO bond cleavage takes place. It is an example of substitution nucleophilic reaction because OH minus nucleophile is replaced by Br minus nucleophile. When alcohol react with hydrogen halide like HBr or HCl or HI, it forms alkyl halide and water. In this reaction, intermediate is carbocation. Therefore, tertiary alkyl halide, tertiary alcohol readily involves than secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol is more reactive than primary alcohol because in this reaction the first step is formation of carbocation. We know tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation or primary carbocation. So the corresponding alcohol of tertiary carbocation is more reactive in these reactions. Reaction with phosphorus trihalide. Alcohol when react with phosphorus trihalide, it gives alkyl halide and phosphorus acid H3PO3. Reaction with thionyl chloride. Alcohol react with thionyl chloride SOCl2, it gives alkyl halide and sulfur dioxide gas and HCl gas. When compared to these three reactions, reaction with hydrogen halide, phosphorus trihalide, thionyl chloride, in these three reactions, reaction with thionyl chloride is best method to prepare alkyl halide from alcohol. Since the byproducts SO2 and HCl both are gases, therefore we can get pure alkyl halide when compared to these two above reactions. Next one is dehydration reactions. Alcohols in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, if dehydrated, it gives alkane. Here dehydration takes place through Sedgwick rule. Sedgwick rule means when an alcohol involves in dehydration, it forms more substituted olefin. More substituted olefin formed as a major product according to Sedgwick rule. See here, if you take 2-butanol react with concentrated sulfuric acid on heating, it gives two products. One is 1-butene, second one is 2-butene. If you compare these two, 2-butene contains 6 alpha hydrogens and 2-butene is more stable according to hyperconjugation. Therefore, according to Sedgwick rule, 2-butene formed as a major product. Reactivity towards this dehydration reaction is tertiary alcohol is more reactive than secondary, secondary is more reactive than primary alcohols. Because here in this step, the first step is formation of carbocation. Since tertiary carbocation is more reactive, therefore tertiary alcohol is more reactive than secondary, secondary is more reactive than primary. For dehydration, we can use these reagents. One is concentrated sulfuric acid, second one is phosphoric acid, third one is vapor phase dehydration of alcohols by Al2O3. Then reactions of phenol, like alcohols, when sodium react with the phenol, it gives sodium phenoxide by the elimination of hydrogen gas. Phenol can also react with sodium hydroxide. Phenol, when react with sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium phenoxide, but whereas alcohol does not react with sodium hydroxide, since alcohol is weaker acid than phenol. Esterification, like previous case, when phenol react with sodium, it forms sodium phenoxide. This sodium phenoxide, when react with acyl chloride or acetyl chloride, it gives ester. It gives ester. Here is another example. Phenol react with benzoic acid, we get phenyl benzoate. Ester will be formed. Next one is halogenation. Generally, phenols are more reactive in electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions than benzene, since phenol contains OH group, which is ring activating group and orthopara directing group. See, phenol when react with halogen at room temperature, it gives trihalophenol. Here is an example. When phenol react with bromine at room temperature, it forms 2,4,6-tribromophenol. Like when phenol react with chlorine at room temperature, it forms 2,4,6-trichlorophenol. Monobromophenol are obtained if bromine is dissolved in non-polar solvents such as CCl4. When bromine is dissolved in CCl4 and reacts with the phenol, it gives monobromophenols. One is orthobromophenol and the second one is parabromophenol. Next, nitration. Here when phenol react with dilute nitric acids at room temperature, gives two compounds, mixture of two compounds. One is 2-nitrophenol, second one is 4-nitrophenol. This is also an example of electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions. If phenol is reacted with concentrated nitric acid, it gives picric acid, which is 2,4,6-trinitrophenol. Picric acid is a bright yellow crystalline solid. It is used in the dyeing industry and in manufacture of explosives. Next, we see distinction tests for alcohols. First one is Lucas reagent, which is anhydrous ZnCl2 and concentrated HCl. If tertiary alcohol reacts with the Lucas reagent, it gives immediate cloudiness or precipitate. If secondary alcohol reacts with the Lucas reagent, it gives cloudiness within about 5 minutes. Whereas primary alcohol react with Lucas reagent, no cloudiness will be formed at room temperature. Since here this is in this reaction carbocation will be formed. Tertiary alcohol when react with HCl and ZnCl2 immediately forms carbocation. Since tertiary carbocation is more stable, immediately it will be formed. Therefore, that corresponding alcohol readily react with HCl and ZnCl2 and forms ZnOH twice. Cloudy precipitate will be formed. That is, that dirty white precipitate will be formed. Secondary alcohol also will be given cloudy precipitate or cloudy solution, but it takes almost 5 minutes. Whereas primary alcohol does not involves in this reaction, so we never get any cloudy precipitate and a reaction will not be appear. Second one is oxidation of alcohols. For oxidation we can use acidified KMnO4 or hot acidified K2Cr2O7. Primary and secondary alcohols. Primary or secondary alcohols react with KMnO4 and the purple color of KMnO4 will get disappears. When primary or secondary alcohol reacts with K2Cr2O7, the orange color of K2Cr2O7 turns to green color. but tertiary alcohol does not react with KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7. Therefore, the color will not be changes. KMnO4 still contains purple color, K2Cr2O7 still have green color. These are the reactions. Primary alcohol react with orange colored chromate ion, dichromate ion, it gives aldehyde and green colored chromic ion. So when orange color of potassium dichromate turns to green color, that is primary or secondary alcohol. Next one is haloform test, that is iodoform. Methyl ketones are compounds contains this group, that is, if carbon is directly bonding with one methyl and one OH group are involved in this iodoform reaction. Here the product is triiodomethane, which is a pale yellow solid and characteristic smell. This is a very important reaction. When the alcohol which directly bonding with CH3 and OH or methyl ketones readily reacts with iodine and NaOH, it gives triiodomethane, which is iodoform, which is a low precipitate. Right. This is the another example of iodoform reaction. Ethanol react with I2 and 4I2 and 6OH minus, it gives iodoform and forms methanoate, which is a positive iodoform test. Here methanol doesn't contain CH3, which is directly bonded to hydroxyl bonded carbon. Therefore, no reaction, negative iodoform test. Here one more example. Here we have methyl group which is directly bonded to carbon. Therefore, positive iodoform test will be given. But whereas in this reaction, this carbon does not contain CH3, it is C2H5. Therefore, no reaction, negative iodoform test. So these are the reactions. These are sample alcohol. These are our reagent. These are iodoform. If any alcohol gives positive iodoform test, this white precipitate or like yellow precipitate can be appears. Thank you.